All right, let's get into it. Rounding. Why do we round? Well, we round numbers because sometimes we don't need a big long number. We just need an approximate amount, an estimate. So, like if a scientist measures the distance from the sun to Jupiter, they might say it's 483,825,612 miles away. That's a mouthful, right? You don't want to say all that, so we use an estimate. We say it's about 484 million miles away. That's why we round, so we don't have to say big confusing numbers. Let's try an example. I've written an example here. It says, Miss Covay has purchased 134,502 pencils in her 18 years as a teacher. I'll admit, this is a slight exaggeration, but I don't know why. Kids lose a lot of pencils. The question is, about how many pencils has she bought? Round to the nearest thousand. So, I have developed 4 easy steps to help you with rounding. Okay, as promised, here are my 4 easy steps for rounding. I have written them over here on the right, and on the left we're going to use our example and try them out. So our example was 134,502, and you were asked to round this number to the nearest thousand. So, step 1, underline the place value you are rounding to and look at the digit to the right. So I am rounding to the nearest thousand, so I underline this 4. And then I need to look at the digit to the right. I like to draw a little arrow, so I know that's what I'm looking at. Step 2, if the digit to the right, so we're talking about this 5 here, if the digit to the right is between 0 to 4, the underlined digit stays the same as before. Is a 5 in between 0 and 4? No. So let's continue. If the digit to the right is between 5 to 9, the underlined digit takes a climb, meaning it goes up by 1. So a 5 is in between 5 to 9, so the underlined digit takes a climb. It goes up 1. After 4, it goes up to 5. If you think about it, all you're being asked to find out when rounding is 134,502 closer to 134,000 or 135,000. This underlined digit is always going to either stay the same or go up 1. Okay, step 3. All the digits to the right of the underlined digit become a 0. So to the right of the underlined digit, we have 1, 2, 3 numbers. So to the right, we're going to add 3 zeros. Step 4. All the digits to the left of the underlined digit stay the same. So to the left of the underlined digit, we have this 130,000. So this stays the same. So our answer is 135,000. I like to write it like this. 134,502 is approximately, and for approximately we draw this like wavy equal sign, is approximately 135,000. Rounding can be difficult for a lot of students and even adults, so let's go ahead and try another example. So I have a number, 1,803,612, and I've been asked to round this number to the nearest 10,000. So let's go ahead and write the number, 1,803,612. Step 1 says underline the place value you are rounding to. So we were asked to round to the nearest 10,000. So we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. The 0 is in the 10,000s place. So I'm going to go ahead and underline it. And then we need to look at the digit to the right. The digit to the right over here is this 3. Step 2. If the digit to the right is between 0 and 4, the underlined digit stays the same as before. Is a 3 in between 0 and 4? Yes, it is. So this underlined digit of 0 stays the same as before. 0 stays a 0. We don't have to do anything to it. Step 3. All the digits to the right of the underlined digit become a 0. So to the right of our 0, how many digits do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 4, all the digits to the left of the underlined digit stay the same. So what do we have to the left? 1,800,000. So that's going to stay the same. So we have 1,800,000 over here. And then we have our 4 zeros. And we are done. So 1,803,612 is approximately 1,800,000. Okay, now it's your turn. I'm going to give you a problem. 38,912, and I would like you to round this to the nearest thousand. You might find it helpful to write these steps in your notebook. That way you can always do it. Go ahead and press pause and give it a try. All right, let's see how you did. Number 1, underline the place value you are rounding to. So I asked you to round to the nearest thousand. So I'm going to underline this 8 in the thousands column. Then I'm going to look at the digit to the right. The digit to the right is a 9. In step 2, it tells me if the digit to the right is between 5 to 9, the underlined digit takes a climb. So this 8 goes up to a 9. Voila. Step 3, all the digits to the right of the underlined digit become a 0. So to the right of the underlined digit, we have 3 numbers, so it's 3 zeros. Step 4, all the digits to the left of the underlined digit stay the same. What's to the left? We just have a 30,000, so it stays the same. So the answer to this problem, 38,912, rounded to the nearest thousand, is approximately 39,000. Hope you did well and have a good day.